In the wild, snake attacks are always sudden and full of tension. Each moment of confrontation has its own emotional rhythm, where the predator challenges its own instinct and composure. Sometimes the snake dominates with speed and surprise, but sometimes it is pushed back by the opponent's quick and strong reactions. Every small movement shows the harshness of nature, where survival instinct decides everything. This is a journey to follow the sharpest and most realistic attacks of snakes. In the middle of the dry, hot bush, a small but agile mongoose stepped out. Only a few pounds, sharp teeth, almost instantaneous reflexes. Living in the same territory with many snake species makes this animal accustomed to sudden conflicts, and most of them have the advantage thanks to their natural resistance to venom. From the layer of dry leaves, a black mamba over 7 feet long suddenly slithered out. It took a defensive stance, but it was the one to strike first. The bite was lightning fast, but the mongoose just tilted its head to avoid it. It did not attack immediately, just waiting for the mamba to exhaust itself. The mamba's venom can kill in a few minutes, but the advantage of resistance allowed the mongoose to calmly keep its distance. When the mamba's speed slowed, the mongoose delivered a precise bite to the back of the head. The snake was paralyzed immediately, ending the life and death confrontation. In another bush, a cobra reared up, defending fiercely. The standoff lasted only a few seconds. The cobra struck first, but the mongoose counterattacked too quickly to see. A single bite, clean and decisive. The snake collapsed, and the mongoose gently dragged the body away. To the cobra, it was just a familiar rhythm of survival in the wild. In the middle of the dirt yard, a hen shelters her chicks under her wings, her eyes always watching every movement. When 3 snakes suddenly appear and spread out to surround her, their target is the small chicks behind her. The hen does not retreat. Every time a snake approaches, it rushes up, pecks hard, forcing the snake to retreat. At times, 2 snakes come from 2 directions, forcing the hen to constantly turn to both protect the chicks and maintain an offensive stance. The tug-of-war lasted more than 30 minutes, but each snake was pushed back by the mother hen's determination. When all 3 retreat, a cobra suddenly slithers out. It raises its body high, slowly advancing towards the chicks. But the hen responds immediately when the snake rushes, pecking precisely at the head to keep its distance. There are moments when the snake accelerates, but the hen blocks the chicks and launches many consecutive pecks, forcing the snake to stop. Finally, the cobra gave up and slithered into the bushes. The hen checked on her chicks. All were safe, a victory born of maternal instinct, not strength. In the quiet yard next to the porch, a cat walks slowly, its ears constantly turning to each small sound. The cat's reflexes are only 20 to 70 milliseconds, faster than the speed of a snake's attack. Thanks to that, it can avoid the attack and counterattack almost at the same time. From the grass, a snake suddenly slithers out. The cat immediately recognizes the danger. When the snake rushes, the cat jumps back and immediately strikes back with quick and decisive slaps. The two sides change direction constantly. The snake tries to bite, but each time is half a beat slower. In another corner of the yard, a Siamese cat confronts another snake. The tug-of-war is tense. The cat strikes continuously, forcing the snake to retreat small distances. The snake counterattacks, but is not fast enough to reach the cat. The video stops when the cat has the upper hand, and the snake is gradually retreating into the grass. When all movement stopped, the cat stood still for a few seconds, its eyes still alert. The outcome of the confrontation was not yet clear, but the battle was already in the cat's favor thanks to its superior agility and reflexes. Under the rotten tree stumps, the ants are constantly active. They are small but brave, possess sharp jaws for biting, and, in some species, can even spray formic acid, causing immediate pain to their enemies. In the nest, a simple scent signal can summon hundreds of individuals. The strength of ants is always in numbers. A snake slithers through the leaf litter and tries to squeeze its prey. But just a few seconds later, the ants detect the intrusion. Groups come, biting repeatedly on its body and spraying acid, causing the snake to writhe in pain. It tries to struggle, but the ants come in larger and larger numbers, forcing the snake to release its prey and slither away to find a way out. In another area, a python accidentally comes close to a large ant nest. In just a few moments, the ground shakes as if it is boiling. Hundreds of ants simultaneously rush onto the python's body, biting at many points at the same time. The harder the python tried to roll, the tighter the ants clung. Its speed gradually slowed. Its body began to stiffen from the many bites. If it did not escape in time, such a python could quickly become a food source for the entire colony. In the natural world, it is not the bigger one that always wins, but the one who knows how to use the strength of the whole community. In the dry grasslands, honey badgers walk with a calm but sturdy gait. These small animals are known for their recklessness. Venomous snakes make up nearly a quarter of their diet. Their thick skin, high endurance, and resistance to poison help them survive their frequent encounters with snakes. While hunting, a badger is suddenly wrapped tightly around a python. It struggles, trying to escape, but the grip becomes stronger and stronger. At that moment, two jackals appear to steal its prey. The chaotic interference creates an opening, allowing the badger to escape the grip and engage in a tug-of-war. The three species circle fiercely before the jackals leave. The last badger retrieves the python's body, ending the melee with their usual tenacity. Elsewhere, a badger pursues a long, winding mole snake. The snake counterattacked strongly, biting repeatedly on the neck and back, but the badger's thick skin almost neutralized the bites. After a few minutes of struggling, the snake began to retreat. The badger did not miss the opportunity. It rushed forward, biting straight on the snake's head, ending the fight in just a moment. For the honey badger, every encounter with a snake is a familiar challenge where stubbornness and endurance always help it overcome danger, no matter how strong the opponent. High in the sky, eagles circle with powerful wings and razor-sharp eyes. Snakes are not a mainstay of their diet, only about 2%, but in some areas, the proportion is much higher. When hunting snakes, eagles rely on superior vision, diving speed, and powerful talons to catch their prey before it can react. On the ground, a cobra rears high, poised for defense. The eagle circles, waiting for the right moment. As the cobra climbs up to attack, the eagle dives down at a speed almost invisible to the naked eye. The blow aimed straight at the head immobilizes the cobra instantly. Within seconds, the fight is over. In another area, an eagle spots a puff adder snake slithering through the grass. The confrontation is not a gentle one. Puff adder counterattacked fiercely, injuring the eagle's leg. But after a few beats, the eagle held the snake's body tightly, not letting it escape. The snake tried to crawl away, but the strength of its claws made all efforts in vain. With a strong jerk, the eagle tore the snake into two pieces, ending the fight quickly. In the world of eagles, speed and precision are the keys. Just a small mistake can cost them the upper hand. But when everything is perfectly connected, the eagle is always the one to end the battle from the sky. On a sunny lawn, a rattlesnake lay basking, completely unaware that it was being watched. From above, a hawk circled, its sharp eyes locking on every little movement. It waited for the right moment to let the snake off guard. When the moment came, the hawk swooped down in a single breath. A powerful and precise strike aimed straight at the head instantly immobilized the rattlesnake. Everything happened too quickly for the snake to react. Nearby, a red kite spotted a gopher snake slithering through the lawn. The snake twisted and thrashed about, trying to escape. But the red kite held on with its powerful talons, making it impossible for the snake to escape. After only a few seconds of struggling, the snake was lifted off the ground. The red kite flew away with its prey, leaving the empty space where the confrontation had ended. With this bird of prey, speed and precision are always the keys to deciding the battle. Through each confrontation, snakes show flexibility and endurance in an ever-changing world. Whether facing small opponents or powerful enemies, they fight with instincts honed over time. Sometimes snakes win, sometimes they have to retreat. but each moment leaves a mark of constant adaptation. In nature, life always operates in its own way, and snakes are still an indispensable part of that journey.